Welcome to The Harvest, where we report on the things that have happened and are happening within the association. Over the past term, we've celebrated many successes. One of our latest initiatives in the association is the establishment of the Joey's program. Joey's is designed to support and encourage and equip pregnant and parenting teens to continue their education.
The idea behind Joey's is to provide all the sorts of support that girls will need when they're on their own and facing all sorts of biological, emotional, spiritual challenges. And so that's really the vision behind Joey's, is to help girls complete their high school education and to see little bubs coming to the world.
I just wanted to say how grateful I am to be accepting graduation today. I came to Joey's with a last hope and not really sight for my future. I didn't really think that I'd be able to graduate or finish school. But I'm just really happy that you guys have actually made this possible for me, and I can't be more thankful to all of you and to all your support.
Barbara joined us towards the end of second term, and we have managed to be able to complete WACE graduation for her and also a Certificate 3 in business.
I'm looking forward to going back to study, and this Joey's has given me inspiration for my future.
Ellen was in year 11 and she's completed 5 units of study towards her WACE graduation. She had a little baby, Anna, in April, and within 5 or 6 weeks of having Anna, she was back at Joey's and working hard on her studies.
Not really, just a massive thank you. Honestly, just without any single person in this room, I wouldn't be where I am now. So.
Yeah. Thank you.
The partnership between Swan Online and Joey's has begun this year, and it's been a very exciting opportunity to support students in need of educational support from home as well as from the skier offices. This support has come in the form of online education through the Swan Online program, and the facilitators at Skier have been supporting the young mums with space to study, and we have been in contact on a weekly basis with the young mums to support them in their educational goals. It's with great delight that today we celebrate our first Joey and our first Year 12 student in Swan Online to graduate.
On 25 November, the Science Academy concluded its final semester for 2013 with a well-received presentation night at the Perth Zoo. Over 90 parents and students attended the event, and our education consultant, Matilda Joubert, was there to represent the association.
On Monday night we had the closing evening for this year's Science Club at the zoo. It was really amazing. We had 90 parents, teachers, young people from primary and secondary schools from all 6 of our Perth-based schools. The children were sharing what they learned this term. They were showing the parents different animals, explaining the differences between lizards and snakes, etc., etc. We also gave a preview of what's going to happen next year with Science Club. We're very excited about a link that we've established with Edith County University's Faculty of Engineering, and for the whole year the young people are going to get involved in doing some practical hands-on activities where they will build things and then go to Edith County University's labs where they test it. And I think that's what science is really about. It's about seeing the wonder of God's creation, but in really exciting ways, and getting young people, parents and teachers all working together on making these exciting creations.
At the end of this year, we will say farewell to our most senior principal in the association, Greg Wells. Greg has been working for SKIA for just over 24 years in nearly all of our schools. He's worked at Midland, Kalamunda, Mundaring, Southern Hills, Ellenbrook and now more recently Beechborough. We wish him and his wife Linda the very best as they move on to this new adventure and this new work, and we're very, very glad that Greg is going to continue working in this state so that we can continue our friendships and our relationships with him as he does.
He has this quality about his person of loving people, of just deeply caring about them. So Greg would have a story, he'll have a joke, he will engage and embrace people, and he will stop and give them his ear and his time. And I think for any man, that's the sign of a good man, and it's the sign of somebody that's able to lead others and have others trust in his goodwill towards them.
One of the successes of the school has really been based around the fact that Greg is so relational, that he's been very inclusive in the way that he leads the school and has encouraged us to be part of that process, so that's been a real privilege, and we thank Greg for that.
Yeah, look, I've really enjoyed my time working with Greg. I've only ever worked at the one school, so he's been my mentor right from day one, which has just been so terrific.
And I'm really glad that, Greg, that you've been compassionate, because I would have found it a struggle to work for somebody who didn't have a real heart for the people. And I particularly want to say thank you for believing in me, for giving me the opportunity to grow in this place, and that you trusted me. So thank you.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everybody over the years for your wonderful support and fellowship and some lifelong friendships as I've worked here amongst you in the Swan Christian Education Association. I've had a truly great time working with you, and have worked with some amazingly talented people and visionary boards. But it's always sad to finally leave something that you love, and leaving Ellenbrook Christian College and Beechborough Christian Schools has been one of those times. But I know that my time has come, and I've had to make a decision for change. So I wish everybody in Swan Christian Education Association schools and a very blessed and wonderful future. I believe the times are right to see a rich harvest from all the hard work over all those years done by so many. So thank you for giving me an opportunity to be part of it.
We're gearing up for Mind the Gap 2014, which is our professional development conference for all SKIA staff that takes place over 2 days every 2 years. We've set the theme for next year to be Mind the Gap, moving beyond the comfort zone. Just as we encourage young people to keep on stretching and growing their learning, to keep moving beyond the comfort zone of what they know already, that's what we are asking our staff to do as well, to keep growing ourselves.
Well, 2013 is drawing to a close, and as the end of the year draws near, we start to think about Christmas. As I was growing up, there were lots of things that confused me about Christmas. I always used to go to my auntie's place in the Blue Mountains in New South Wales as a little boy, and because of all of the Christmas traditions, I used to expect it to snow on Christmas Day, and I'd always go outside looking for the snow. Of course, it never happened. Your children in our schools have all been taught that Christmas is about the birth of Jesus at the beginning of that first century in Roman history. And so your children have an understanding of the original meaning of Christmas, the celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ. So I suspect they also are going to be confused come Christmas as it gets closer. And I'd like to encourage you all to take your children to church this Christmas, to give them the opportunity to separate the two things in their minds. On behalf of the association, I'd like to wish our children, our parents, our staff and our members a very happy and a safe Christmas time together. May it be a time in which you can enjoy all of those wonderful traditions, but also take time to celebrate the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ.
So from all of us at Marketing, thanks for watching, and we look forward to catching you in 2014.